told you, there's no guarantee on anything.
At Seth Wadley Ford, you get my promise of oil changes and engines for life. All the time with no smoke show.
Seth Wadley.
No gatekeepers, no scripts, just unfiltered content and real conversations. Where independent voices speak freely. Choose an open internet and free expression. Download the Rumble app from your Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Choose rumble.com today. Sponsored by Rumble.
Smokehouse Social, where the barbecue's hot, the games bring the heat, and the vibes are undefeated. We're serving meat that falls off the bone, sides big enough for your whole crew, and cocktails worth flexing for. Want to play? Hit up our sports simulators. 25-plus games from golf and football to trap shooting, even croquet if that's your thing. Find us at the Boardwalk, just across from Okana Resort. Smokehouse Social. Eat, play, repeat. Reserve your spot at smokehouseokc.com.
Back within 6, 33-27. A live ball turnover, a killer. 5-0 Pacers in points off turnovers on the night. Dub blasting a kick in corner right Caruso. Rainbow's a three that's on the way short. Hartenstein has the miss, lays it up on Turner, overshoots the rim in traffic. Tip followed by Dub, won't go, fights to get it again. Can't convert as McConnell saves it blindly to Nembhard. Spinning on Dub, loses the ball, diving to get it Caruso, but Nembhard gets it back. Right wing McConnell dared to shoot, does another open set shot three that's no good this time. Wiggins peels off the miss. Thunder get it back up 6, 33-27. 8:55 left in the second quarter. Jalen assessing the seam, splits a double, stutter step, pulls up, pops, angle right 20-foot jumper, drops. Well done by the one-time All-Star. Timeout Pacers. OKC gaining traction with an 8-point lead in game 2, 35-27 with 8:49 left until the break. Thunder at 50% field goal shooting. Dub has 5 here in the second quarter. This is Thunder basketball.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Devon Energy and the Oklahoma City Thunder have launched Devon Sports Lab, a STEM-based program designed to help students improve their game and become excited about STEM through the science behind basketball drills. Our goal is for students to discover how to improve their athletic performance with a better understanding of fundamental science and math concepts. If you have a student in elementary or middle school, visit www.okcthunder.com/sportslab to learn more.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. A couple of areas of improvement for the Thunder after Game 1. Shooting around the rim, so far that's been good. 8 of 14 as they've outscored the Pacers in the paint 16-4. And ball movement, Oklahoma City with 13 assists in the entirety of Game 1, already with 10 assists on their 14 makes here in Game 2. Here's Matt Pinto.
Gideon, thanks. With camps all summer long, there's something for every athlete looking to thunder up their skills. Stay in the game this summer with Thunder Youth Basketball Camps presented by Simple Modern. Find a camp that fits your schedule at okcthunder.com/summer camps. Well, J-Dub has put up quite a season. He is the first player since Bill Walton in '77 to, within his first 3 years, make an All-Star appearance, be named All-League, and also All-Defensive. Walton guided that Portland Trailblazer team in '77 as a third-year player to an NBA championship. In fact, Mo Lucas was a third-year man on that squad as well. That's the youngest team to ever claim an NBA championship, that Blazer team. Thunder looking to follow in their footsteps as the second youngest, potentially. They can find a way past the Pacers. Kenrich Williams checking in for the Thunder for the first time in Game 2, joining Cason Wallace, Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Aaron Wiggins. Thunder 4 of 7 shooting in the second frame, outscoring the Pacers 9-7 to lead by 8. Indiana staying in it with three-point marksmanship again. They're 6 of 17 from distance in Game 2. McConnell, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, and Obi Toppin for the Pacers. Holmgren guarding Toppin. Siakam checked by Dub. Kenrich Williams on Benedict Mathurin comes deep in the backcourt against full court pressure. To get the ball to T.J. McConnell. McConnell shifty crossing the timeline, the former 76er. Dishing to Nembhard. Checked by Wiggins out front. Nembhard straight away to Toppin. On the dribble, Siakam, 7 to shoot to the foul line. Retreats on Holmgren. Crossover pulls up. The angle right 21-foot fling off. The back rim rebound is off to Dub. Long leading Holmgren. Left baseline on Toppin. The Pacers retreat effectively as Chet pirouettes and gives it up. Slashing left. On the run, lays it up. Block going up by Siakam and McConnell on the loose ball. Terrific defensive play by Pascal. Right wing Toppin lobbing baseline in the corner now to Mathurin. Dancing on the dribble against Chet. Looking inside for Siakam. Mathurin into the paint, shuttles right corner Toppin, pump fakes free, fires another three. This one is up, short, offside rebound. Holmgren, a great box out on Siakam. Goes and snags his third. Outletting left to Dub. 7:55 left in the second, Thunder up 8. Holmgren fed the ball, spinning, nearly lost it, dives to save it, needs help. Who's coming to it? Wiggins is. Up the left hash, Pell to shoot. Wiggins fires a three from the flank and drains it. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. How about X-Factor Aaron Wiggins in the game? 5 points in 4 minutes. Thunder offense getting wiggy with it for an 11-point lead. Mathurin driving left. Float to runner, an air ball. Rebound. Holmgren out in front to J-Dub was fouled hard going up by McConnell, grabbing him from behind. So the Thunder show the Pacers they can run as well. And surge to a 13-point advantage on Holmgren's not only sturdy defense, but then retrieval of a miss. Long outlet finding Dub streaking. As McConnell never played the ball but grabbed the arms. I'm not sure there's not some repercussion there. That's the Pacers' second team foul. As Jalen Williams, ever active with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 points in Game 2. Toes the line for 2 here. Strokes the first. It tumbles good. OKC lengthening a lead that stood at 6 at the end of 1 by double. It's 39-27 now. So both times in this series they've led by double figures against the visitor. Nembhard out, as is Siakam. Nesmith and Ben Shepherd check in for the Pacers, who go small. 7:32 left in the second. Indiana wallowing at 33% shooting in Game 2. Thunder at 50%, much crisper offensively with 11 assists on their 15 makes. Dub seen to that with 4 himself. Free throw by Jalen's perfect. And OKC has its largest lead of Game 2, 13 at 40-27 on an extended 23-7-1 over the last 7 minutes. Halliburton back. Gets the top and pick. Jump passing, corner left to Shepherd, off the left side top, and slides baseline, comes up and under, twirls the right-hand reverse off. Loose ball dug out by Kenrich Williams. He beat Mathurin to it, up the right side to Wiggins. Aaron dribbling head up. Jump passing low to Kenrich Williams, catching, Toppin contains him. Lewis no look inside to Holmgren for the big two-hand rim rocker. Timeout Pacers. Oh, what a setup by Kenrich. Thunder by 15 with 7:06 left in the second of Game 2. That dunk by Chet. Tonight's Boomerang Diners booming the game, baby. OKC booming at the feet of the Pacers for a lead of 15 on a 9-0 burst most recently. 5 minutes elapsed in the second. We'll take time. This is Thunder Basketball.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/Smart Hours.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center, where Oklahoma City's taken a 15-point lead over the Pacers. First, just around 9 minutes of this game. Not great for Indiana, 6 of 15 shooting. The next 9 minutes plus, much, much worse. Only 4 of 16 for the Pacers offense. Here's Matt Pinto.
The Pacers led late in the first quarter on a Halliburton 3 by 3, 20-17. Since that time, the Thunder have outscored them 25-7. That's over an elapsed 7-minute period, bridging the first to the second. OKC by 15 at 42-27, scoring the last 9 with 7:06 left in the frame. Pacers 3 of 10 shooting in the second, 32% efficient on the night in Game 2. Kenrich Williams, the latest to contribute off the bench. Aaron Wiggins has done a nice job in reserve in Game 2, scoring 5. And Kenrich has a pair of rebounds in 2 minutes with that gorgeous setup to Chet Holmgren and Oleg dish inside for the dunk on the most recent Thunder offensive sequence. Lou Dort, Aaron Wiggins, Kenrich Williams, Chet Holmgren, and SGA are the 5 for the Thunder. Chet responding big time to what was a tough Game 1 with 6 points. He scored 11 already with 3 rebounds and assist and a block in 11 minutes of playing time. It's Ben Shepherd, Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Aaron Nesmith, and Obi Toppin for the Pacers. 6 of the Pacers' made 10 shots have been threes in Game 2. As Halliburton is pestered by Dort crossing the timeline. Lou playing with 2 fouls. Tyrese barely gets across the timeline up the right side double, dishes to Toppin. Spot left Nesmith. Whirling right down the lane, challenging Holmgren, lays it up and lays it in. Strong burrowing right-hand move by Nesmith gets him his first bucket of Game 2. It's 42-29. Thunder want to close the half strong, up by 13 with 6:40 left in the first. Mathurin's on Shea, crossing him over, ducking left, kicks in the corner Holmgren. Pump fake free of Toppin. Rises baseline and misfires on a 16-footer off the dribble. That's where the Pacers want him shooting, not with his feet set. Long lead inside, intended for Toppin. Bad pass by Halliburton, stripped by Shea. Shea had 3 steals in Game 1. That's his first tonight. Wiggins behind the back dribbles on Shepherd. Kicks in the right corner of Kenrich Williams. On the dribble weave to SGA out front. He's doubled. Sizing up Mathurin now. Top of the key, 10 to shoot. Slices left, steps back, fires. The angle left 17-foot jumper. Nothing but net. A Shea special. A mid-range master splashes. He's got 8. Thunder up 15 again, 44-29. 6 minutes left till halftime. Halliburton dancing out front on Holmgren, crossing over. Maintains the dribble, slides right. Holds. Pinned. Right corner, Shepherd lost the ball off his leg out of bounds thanks to Kenrich Williams' pressure. And the initial defense on ball, outstanding by Chet Holmgren. That's the Pacers' 6th turnover. Thunder have only 2 points off of those. Chet will sit down. What an effort he's giving in Game 2. Ihart back in. They've been quite a tandem on the interior for Oklahoma City. Thunder outscoring the Pacers 18-6 inside. Shea against Mathurin's on-ball pressure. Steps across the timeline. Slashes right with a step in the paint. Comes to the rim. Slaps up and in a layup, and he's hacked in the act, squeezing between Mathurin and Nesmith. Gilgeous Alexander in the role of Houdini disappeared among the Pacer minions, and then he came up the other side for the and one. He's got 10. 46-29. Thunder have their largest lead of the NBA Finals at 17 right now with 5:42 left in the second. Mathurin sits down. He commits his second foul. Thunder on an 11-2 burst, continuing to floor it, gaining traction by the moment, it seems. MVP is the chant. Shea's got the hardware. Could it be en route to an NBA Finals MVP? Don't bet against it. Shea snaps the free throw off and buries it. He's got 11, matching Holmgren for game-high honors. Thunder 47, the Pacers 29. The advantage 18 with 5:35 left in the half. Right wing Nesmith, pump fakes. Spinning on Shea, back up the sideline to Halliburton. Trying to squeeze free, can't. Nesmith fed slot right, bump fakes Dort. Bullies his way, floats it up across his body, and it rolls off. Well defended by Dort. Hartenstein the rebound, one and done up the left side. Wiggins. Aaron speed dribbles. Dances top of the key, now stabilizes against Halliburton. Sets up the half-court attack. Aaron crosses over, steps back, fires. Left wing three that's up and in. Cha-ching, the Thunder money ball. Wiggins knocks it down. What a night he's had with 8 points off the bench. 15-2 Thunder run. The lead is 21, 50-29. This is more like it. Turner dumps it inside, knocked away, stolen by Kenrich Williams on a deflection by SGA. This building about ready to lose it. Shea, back of the Kenrich pick. Slices left, tripped up by Siakam, fouled by Siakam on a drive. That's the team foul number 4 against the Pacers. Side out Thunder with 4:51 left in the second quarter. Well, the dam is busting on Indiana. A 24-9 Thunder second quarter blossoming as Wiggins turned Halliburton every which way and loose on a right-to-left crossover, splashing his second three of the night. He has 8 points in 7 minutes. 17 to shoot. Pacers out of fouls. Thunder have none in the team column yet. Shea fed, sheds Nembhard. Dances and spins up and in. A right-hand reverse. Timeout Indiana, 52-29 Thunder. The Thunderstorm is in full bloom now, baby. And I hear some hail. 4:47 left in the second. Pacers running for cover. Thunder by 23 in game 2. This is Thunder basketball.
KWPN, more WWLS, The Village, Oklahoma City, proudly serving the great state of Oklahoma. A Cumulus media station.
Fridays don't start till Taco Mayo says so. Meet the new steak fajita empanada, loaded with tender sirloin steak, grilled onions and bell peppers, cheddar jack cheese, and signature Chipotle Ranch, handmade and cooked fresh to order. And every Friday, make an item fajita style and crank up the flavor like never before. Only Taco Mayo. It's Fajita Fridays, only at Taco Mayo. Oklahoma owned, Oklahoma proud. Eat local.
Thunder by 23. Matt Pinto with Gideon Hamilton welcoming you back. Matt Ravis on hand as well. 4:47 left in the opening half of game 2. Thunder have busted this thing open, outscoring the Pacers 17-2 most recently, 35-9 on the extended run back to the opening quarter. OKC nailing 55.5% of their shots, 6 of 14 on threes. Off the bench, Wiggins 8. Isaiah Joe a bucket, 5 from Caruso. Isaiah Hartenstein has 1. Kenrich Williams impeccably impacting things in 4 minutes with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Indiana inbounds in the din of the noise in this building. Thunder have made in the quarter 10 of 15 shots. Halliburton snaking left. Bounce feeds back of a moving screen by Turner that's called out. It wipes Dort out and he elicits a whistle. So Miles Turner picking up his first personal. As Rick Carlisle's club right now is gasping for breath. 4:36 left in the second. OKC busting it open in the second quarter. Shea stutter steps across timeline to escape Nembhard's on-ball pressure. Pacers out of foul. Shea gets a Dort screen. Angles left. Bump by Halliburton. Jump pass into Dort to Shea, but he threw it away. Nembhard has a steal. Challenging Dort pushing off. Lays up the right-hand reverse and hits it. 52-31. 4:18 left in a critical juncture of game 2. Can the Thunder continue to rampage? We'll see. Up 21. Gilbert Alexander gets the Hartenstein pick. Weaving behind the back dribbles. Lost it. Kenrich Williams has it on the left wing. 10 to shoot. K-Rich dishing to Hartenstein up top on the dribble weave to Shea. Swiped out by Siakam. Crosses over. Crosses over again. Elevates and fires. The fadeaway angle right 21 for jumper. No good. Kenrich Williams darts in and grabs the miss. Dishing to Dort. Shoveling Hartenstein, left corner Wiggins, sets his feet, squares his shoulders, lays the 3-ball short. Hartenstein fights for the loose ball. Kenrich gets another up the sideline to Wiggins, who nearly threw it away. Wiggins saves it behind the back blindly, but Shea had established position in the backcourt before he received the ball in the front court. That's an over and back violation. Nice to see that these refs know the rule. They missed 3 of them in the first quarter against Indiana. 52-31. 3:42 left till halftime. Thunder by 21. Holmgren to re-enter. Indiana at 35% field goal shooting. Turning the ball over 8 times for 7 points. Thunder knocking out 53% thanks to 13 assists already tonight. That was their total for game 1 on their 20 makes. Halliburton to trigger. Turner pushes off, comes to get it. Dishes high post right to Siakam. Slashing left, splits defender, scoops, scores it, and he's fouled doing so. Thunder can't afford breakdowns like that. This Pacer comeback prowess, we know it well. And you don't want to give this team life. Very soft double team between Dub and Holmgren never materialized, and Siakam cut right through it like a knife through butter for an and one. Dub with his first foul. Pascal had been quieted for the night until that surge. Has 5 points in game 2. Nembhard leads the Pacers with 8. 52-33. Indiana scored the game's last 4. As Siakam precedes a foul shot with a deep knee bend and hits. That's a 5-0 Pacer burst over the game's last minute. I don't want to stabilize here and close the half strongest. Caruso's on the handle. Checked by Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander comes to it. Double. Nembhard prizes dribble away out of bounds. Thunder getting loose with their handle and loose with the ball here over the last minute and a half or so. 3:27 to play. This Pacer team's not going to quit. Ball lobbed to Shea deep in the backcourt. Nembhard all over him. Gilgeous-Alexander across the timeline. Gets a Dort pick high, right? Splits a double. Dashes and kicks left corner to Holmgren. Catch and shoot 3 is up. Short. Rebound grab by Nembhard. 3:15 left in the half. Up the right side to Siakam. Challenging Dort. Spins into traffic. Throws it near midcourt. Nembhard saves it and going over and back. So Siakam flashing right away from Caruso. Lays it up and lays it in. A straight line drive there. That's 7 straight Pacer points. And it's 52-36. A 23-point lead shaved to 16. Inside 3 minutes left in the half. Shea stutter steps, drives left, down the lane, kicks out front to Dub. He's up an angle right 3-pointer that's short. Turner rebounds, 2:45 left in the half. Siakam fed. Corner right to Nesmith. Catch and shoot 3 is up and in. 13-point game. Timeout Thunder. 10 consecutive Pacer points in a blink. 2:40 left in the second quarter. That's why you cannot exhale against this opponent. OKC learning a tough lesson here. You got to bring the 48-minute effort against the Indiana Pacers. The 23-point lead of 2 minutes and 1 second ago is down to 13 at 52-39. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Celebrate the playoffs. Love's is doubling the fuel discount in all Oklahoma stores on home game days with the Love's app. You'll get 20 cents off gas and 30 cents off diesel all day when the Thunder play at home. Download the Love's app and save tonight. Well, this is the pivotal 2 minutes and 40 seconds between now and halftime, because Indiana has, from nowhere, built ahead of steam. Thunder have gone scoreless for 2 minutes while Indiana has slapped 10 points on them to carve into a 23-point deficit. It's down to 13. OKC's missed its last 4 shots with a turnover. Can they close the half strong against Indiana's pressure? We'll see. Indiana pressing up full court. Nembhard, Turner, Nesmith, Halliburton, and Siakam against Dub, SGA, Chet Holmgren, Alex Caruso, and Cason Wallace. Dub speed dribbles up the right side against Nesmith. Grinding left back and pick by Holmgren. Doesn't materialize. Shea fed out near midcourt, slashing left on Siakam. Leans in and lays it in with the right-hand delivery. Strong move by the MVP. He has 15 in the half. That's a much-needed bucket, making it 54-39. Siakam on the handle out front. Angling right on Caruso. Floats it up on the run errantly. Well defended. Loose ball snagged by Shea, his third. Dribbling up the right side. Lobs left baseline to Wallace. Catching and finding Shea in traffic. Left wing kick out. Caruso open. Left wing 3. Nothing but net. Cha-ching at Thunder money ball. OKC with a championship response. 5 straight points. Off the break. 57-39 is Nembhard. Drives right. Shea pops a dribble away from behind. Dubs on it. to the middle. Slot right Wallace. Right corner Caruso up with another three. Online, but front rimmed. Halliburton has the miss. 1:45 left in the half. Thunder by 18 is Halliburton. Working the bounce. Feeds a low post left to Siakam. Drawing a shadow double. Siakam palms it. Steps out. Spins on Wallace into traffic. Pump fakes. Wallace strips him, but they call a foul on a reach in by either Dub or Cason Wallace. That's going to bring free throws for Siakam. Do the Thunder challenge this? Nope. Cason Wallace got the arm of Siakam on the strip. It'll be Cason's second. And Pascal Siakam in severe duress gets bailed out on the Wallace reach-in. 57-39 Thunder, 1:32 left to play in the half. OKC looking to respond to a loss as it has so well all season. 12-2 in the regular campaign, en route to a 68-14 record. Unbeaten in the playoffs at 4-0 following setbacks. Siakam 1-1 at the line. The Pacers 2 of 3. As Pascal, three-time All-Star, readies for the first. Sends it up and leaves it short. He's only making 67% of his foul shots during this postseason run for the Pacers. Thunder up 18. Turner exits, a non-factor thus far in game 2 with 4 points. Replaced in the lineup by Obi Toppin. 1:32 left till intermission. Thunder 57, the Pacers 39. Siakam dribbles twice, arcs the second. That looks better and is. It's 57-40. As there's full court Pacer pressure again. Both sides out of fouls as Dub streams up the right side against Neesmith's on ball pressure with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jalen doubled. Slashing left down the lane with a step. Scoops and scoops and scores with a left hand. Strong surge by Dub. The middle opened wide. He took it right to the cup. 26 Thunder points in the paint. Drawing 7-1 first to lead by 19. Jalen with 9 in the first half. Halliburton drives by him. Siphons to Nembhard out front. Neesmith wide open. Strokes a three that tumbles short. Holmgren gobbles up his 4th rebound. Back come the Thunder up 19. 58 seconds left to play in the half. Shea crossed over twice. Down the lane dancing. Swooping. Pulling up. Fading. Firing. Missing. Holmgren tried to tip it in, but it's no good. Siakam has the missed shot. 45 seconds left in the half. Pascal across the timeline against Cruz. Gets a Neesmith pick. Siakam between the rings. Pirouettes. Got away with a travel. Down the lane. Neesmith lays it up. Blocked by Shea. It scoots to the left corner. Toppin has it. 6 to shoot. Out front Siakam. Swooping right. Crossing over. 2 to shoot. Steps back, fires it for 3 straight away. It's short. Long rebound. Gets his own miss. Nobody boxed him out. 23 seconds left in the half. Thunder defend up 19. 59-40. Halliburton slicing left. Dancing on Dub. 5 to shoot. Swooping right. No maneuverability. From the right wing. Cast now a rainbow 3 that's short. Long rebound. Siakam gets another. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Last shot time for the Pacers. 3 cracks this trip. Nembhard to left baseline. Bump going up. Overshoots the rim as Wallace commits a silly foul as Nembhard had nowhere to go along the baseline with 4.1 left in the half. 59-40 Thunder. The lead is far greater close to halftime than it was in game 1 at a dozen. But Oklahoma City has outshot the Pacers by 15 percentage points and outscored them 26-12 in the paint. As Nembhard readies for 2 free throws. His first 2 of the night. Check that, he's 1 of 2 at the line. His first one here is no good. He's now 1 of 3. Nembhard needs the way with balance for the Pacers. Actually, Siakam does. I misspoke. He has 9. Nembhard 8. Ben Shepherd in for defense. Joining Siakam. Nembhard awaiting his second foul shot. Toppin and Neesmith. Wallace out. Joe in for offense, along with Wiggins, SGA, J-Dub, and Caruso. Thunder depth showing itself beautifully in game 2. 4.1 left. Thunder by 19. Nembhard's second is up. Good. 18-point game. Dub in midcourt, kicks the ball, knocked away by Nembhard, who has it. Long right wing 3 at the buzzer is up, short, and that's how the half will end. 59-41 Thunder at the end of 2. SGA has 15, Holmgren 11. Thunder need a victory to tie this series. They lead by 18 at the break. Halftime coming. We'll get into that next. This is Thunder Basketball.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smarthours.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
This is the Oklahoma City Thunder halftime show with Gideon Hamilton and Matt Ravis, now on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
Hey, welcome back inside Paycom Center. It's halftime of Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Gideon Hamilton, Matt Ravis here with you, and Oklahoma City has opened up a huge lead on Indiana. 59-41 is our score. And Matt, some of the things that we talked about in the pregame, Oklahoma City hoping to improve rebounding. They're a +4 in that category, +1 on the offensive glass as well. Wanted to see some more ball movement from Oklahoma City. They already have more assists in this game at halftime than they did in the entirety of Game 1, and better execution around the rim, and Oklahoma City has outscored the Pacers in the paint 26-12, but on 13 of 20 shooting in the painted area. So everything Oklahoma City needed to tighten up after Game 1, they have so far.
Yeah, but it was really pretty a dominant half outside of just a couple of minutes there where it got dicey, and you could tell right off the get that the ball movement and the player movement was there in a way that it wasn't last game. Probably more passes in that half than there were all of last game. And I'm barely exaggerating there. There were some sloppy possessions, throwing a guy at a ball or throwing a ball at a guy's feet, broken, busted possessions because of things like that. So the Thunder could take care of the ball a little bit better, but the response for the most part was what you want to see.
Yeah, the Thunder were down 20-17 pretty late into the first quarter, so we're about 9 minutes in to the first when Halliburton hits that three. And from that point forward, Oklahoma City at one point had outscored the Pacers by 26. That was as big as that run got. Pacers got it down to about 14 or 15 or so before Oklahoma City widened the lead. What was the key to that run? It looked like, to me anyway, it was scoring off of turnovers and three-point shooting.
I mean, shot making a big part of that for certain. I thought a big stretch in that second quarter was non-Halliburton, non-Shea minutes. You're wanting to see what both teams look like. And Indiana was a -11 while Halliburton rested. OKC was a +9 while Shea rested. So those lineups with Dub leading, I thought were instrumental in leading the way. And then Shea comes back in, and the Thunder were able to grow that lead a little bit. So, it's partially execution, but it's also finishing off the chances that you have, which I thought in Game 1, the Thunder left a lot of meat on the bone, which they haven't to a large degree in this game.
Pacers bench is 4 of 12 shooting in the first half. Those guys only scored 11 points for Oklahoma City. They've got 19 points in reserve. Aaron Wiggins is a +17 in only 8 minutes of action, knocking down a couple of those three-point shots that I mentioned. Alex Caruso has also hit 2 3-point shots. Isaiah Hartenstein was a +11 in only 11 minutes of action. He's got 4 rebounds and a couple of assists. Kenrich Williams was a +13 in only 5 minutes. He had 4 rebounds and a couple of assists. So what you're saying is exactly true. When those predominantly bench units were out there, Oklahoma City kind of set the world on fire, and the Pacers were really, really cold.
Yes, they were. I thought the Thunder made it difficult on them. All the looks that they had, which the Pacers have had more success in this game going to the rim than they have shooting from the perimeter, which they're one of the best shot-making teams in the league. Particularly when Shea is in the game, he's gotten 11 shots up. That's a third of. He's on pace to have 20 shots in this game, would be 2/3 of what he had last game. The better balance, I think, of playmaking and excluding his guys, because I think that sort of thing can pay dividends later in the game, keeps them involved, keeps them in a rhythm. So you hope that because Alex Caruso hit a couple off of Shea passes, for example, that can pay some dividends.
Yeah, you talked about the Pacers. There was a moment after a timeout, and we had 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter, and the Pacers had 4 paint attempts in 15 minutes. And that continued for another 2-3 minutes or so, and that's where Oklahoma City really ran wild on them, and the Pacers were totally dependent upon the three-point shot. There was a timeout that was taken with about 5 minutes left or so, and you just had a feeling, based on the way the Pacers played after that during that timeout, Rick Carlisle, and I'm paraphrasing here, made it a point of emphasis to get downhill and attack the basket, because they did that on every possession. I want to say 7 or 8 trips down. Even if it led to a perimeter shot, everything started from going toward the rim, and that was when the Pacers, as you said, are at their best.
I wonder why you had to paraphrase. That's curious there from Mr. Carlisle, who's a great coach, obviously. But yeah, there's one shot that the Thunder team is going to concede, and at times that's a wide open three, especially in the corner. And I think Thunder fans realize from watching this own team play offensively that the best looks from three come when you work inside out. You collapse the paint. You collapse the help, and then somebody's going to be wide open, and a lot of times in rhythm. So the Pacers are very good at finding that, and that's one thing you need to key in on, although the Thunder are extremely good at defending the paint, obviously.
All right, coming up next, we'll take a look at what's important for Oklahoma City to extend this lead out, limit their injury exposure in Game 2, and put away the Pacers here early in the third quarter. Right now, OKC leads at 59-41. You're listening to the Thunder Halftime Show.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. It's halftime of Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Gideon Hamilton and Matt Ravis here with you. 59-41 is our score. The Thunder lead the Pacers by 18. Thunder have led by as many as 23, though, and really most of that was encompassed in the really late stages of the first quarter through about the midway point of the second quarter before the Pacers made it a little bit closer there for a while. What is Rick Carlisle telling his guys? Because the turnover numbers, I would feel pretty decent about those. 9-8, 7-10 points off. Usually that's a recipe for a close game at halftime. What is he upset with right now with his team in terms of the way they played? They certainly, even though they've only turned the ball only 9 times, they have not responded well to ball pressure. It's disrupted so many of their possessions.
Yeah, it just that in general. You got to find ways to be able to free yourself up, and whether that's like staggering a couple screens and having them different distances apart. Have to find a way to get Tyrese Halliburton working again. He's only got 5 shots. I mean, that's a big thing right there. He's only got 3 points at the half. So Tyrese, whenever he scores 20 points, the Pacers generally do pretty well. When he scores south of 20, they're a 500 ball club. So I think that's the first thing is how do you get him going? How do you and then everything else would in theory, fall in line.
7 of 22 from three-point range for Indiana. Only 12 points in the paint for the Pacers as well, leading to that 35% number that we're looking at. That's really, really ugly for a team that is having a historically great shooting run coming into this series. That's dipped a little bit with the way that they performed in Game 1, and it has fallen off a cliff here in Game 2, and really it stems from Oklahoma City, a pretty high pickup. It's everybody that's being guarded out front, no freedom of movement, even for dribble handoffs. Oklahoma City is trying to break those up and create an area where you're looking at late shot clock situations before you really have to make anything happen if you're a Pacers player.
Yeah, in Game 1, a lot of their best offense later in the game came early in the shot clock. So I'm sure they're going to have some sort of conversation about that. But the Thunder defense at the point of attack has been so good, chasing guys around screens. We know Lou Dort could do that. He drew an offensive foul in the first half, going around the screen. A lot of Thunder perimeter players are fantastic at that. That's a big part of what you're talking about.
All right, so even in the NBA Finals, we're having a discussion like this. What do the Thunder need to do to push this lead up to 30 or 40 to limit their injury exposure for future games? What does Oklahoma City need to do here early in the third quarter in order to eliminate any hopes of a Pacers comeback?
Well, I've got good news and bad news. The Thunder had a 23-point lead in this game. The big lead in Game 1 was 15, so the Thunder have already exceeded that. It's an 8-point lead at the half. Everybody knows the bad news. The downside of that, though, is there's no lead that is safe for the Pacers. I mean, I think for me personally, it would be at least 20 points with 5 minutes left before you can even start to think about the end of the game. So you just need to push that as far as possible. And really, there's the platitude that you say with that is just don't let the foot off the gas. I think you play exactly the way you did in the first half. Understand that the Pacers will make adjustments. There will be different images that they show you, so you need to keep your mind open, but don't get complacent. And again, it's got to be 20 points at least with 5 minutes left for you to feel pretty good.
This series continues to be eerily similar to what we saw in Denver in the Eastern Conference semifinals with the way game flow has gone between these teams. Nobody in double figures for the Indiana Pacers. Andrew Nembhard and Pascal Siakam have scored 9 points apiece. For Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 15 points on 6 of 11 shooting. And Chet Holmgren had 11 early in this game on 5 of 8 shooting, so Chet already exceeding his offensive output that he had in game number 1. Thunder lead it by 18 at the break. Coming up next, Matt Pinto will have the call of the second half. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
You could make your energy dollars go further this summer. Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smarthours.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to achieve their best possible vision. From 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. The Thunder lead the Pacers at halftime 59-41. Here with the call of the second half is Matt Pinto.
So a second straight solid opening half for the Thunder in this series. In Game 1, they forced 20 turnovers before intermission and led by a dozen, holding Indiana to 45 first half points. Tonight, 41 Indiana tallies on a total of 34% field goal shooting and 7 of 22 on threes. Now, the Pacers have not been as turnover prone with 9 giveaways for 7 Thunder points, but this ties the lowest productivity for them in an opening half in this playoff run at 41 points. Thunder put 59 up as a result of crisper ball movement, a better pace, 51% field goal shooting, 7 of 19 on threes, 25 rebounds to 21, 14 assists on their 23 makes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leads away with 15, but he's gotten his teammates going with 4 assists. He's got 2 steals and a block shot as well. He's +9 tonight. Chet Holmgren, very assertive inside with 11 points, 4 boards, an assist, and a block shot. He's +8. He and J-Dub, who were 8 of 28 shooting in Game 1, a combined 8 of 15 thus far through a half of Game 2, combining for 20 points. Thunder have gotten tremendous bench productivity from a number of the guys. In fact, their reserves outscoring Indiana's more heavily acclaimed subs, 19-11 thus far. Isaiah Hartenstein's +11 in the raw +-. Aaron Wiggins with 8 points, including 2 3-pointers, +17. And Kenrich Williams scoreless, but with 4 rebounds, including 2 offensively and 2 assists, is +13. No Pacer player on the plus side of the raw +-. Indiana, you know how prone they are to comebacks, and the early stages of this third quarter likely goes a long way to determining the outcome of Game 2. Thunder need it to even the series at 1-1 before the scene shifts Wednesday to Indiana for Game 3 in Indianapolis. Lou Dort, Casey Wallace playing with 3 fouls. J-Dub, Chet Holmgren, and SGA start the second half for the Thunder as they did the game. Tyrese Halliburton held to 3 points thus far on 1 of 5 shooting. Inbounding to Siakam, it's Nembhard, Turner, and Nesmith otherwise for Indiana. Dub escorts Siakam across the timeline. Pascal dribbles to the foul line, contained. Wide left to Nembhard. Dancing on Wallace as we have off the ball a foul coming on Dort for holding Miles Turner. That's his third. 11:48 left in the third quarter. Pacers shooting at the basket to my right in this second half, as they did in Game 1. Thunder at the bucket to my left. OKC learned the hard way on Thursday. You got to play the full 48 against this Pacer team because they're not surrendering on any level. Nembhard to trigger. Gets it into Turner, lifted out near midcourt to Siakam. Blasting right on Dub, crosses over. Snakes to the foul line and gives to Halliburton, pump faking. Wide left to Turner, 4 to shoot. Down the lane to the rim, scoops it. Lays it short of the rim. They call a foul on Holmgren with 3.3 left on the shot clock. Chet picks up the personal. Second Thunder foul to begin this quarter, 22 seconds in. Yep, and Chet with the right hand reached out and grabbed the left arm of Turner going up for his first personal. Miles Turner, you want the ball in his hands with the shot clock winding down, but the Thunder didn't stay disciplined defensively. He's a 77% foul shooter. The big man from Texas nails the first. Indiana 5 of 8 at the foul.
Told you, there's no guarantee on anything.
At Seth Wadley Ford, you get my promise of oil changes and engines for life, all the time with no smoke show.
Seth Wadley.
The third quarter. That's huge. So they have only 1 more to give before it's free throws the rest of the quarter for the Pacers. Gilgeous-Alexander picking up his second. Through the playoffs, the will, the want to are prominent, and the Pacers have brought more of that to begin this third quarter than Oklahoma City has. Nembhard gets it in near midcourt to Halliburton, guarded by Jalen Williams. Right wing Siakam. Turner obliterates Dort with what looked like a moving screen that's not called, and Turner's fed the ball in the lane and lofts home a 6-footer. It's 59-44. Thunder get to strike, 1:10 into the quarter. Shai. Pacers are just bullying the Thunder right now. Shai splits a double down the lane. Kicks left corner Dub. Sets his feet, skirts his shoulders, and rips the cords for 3. Chenga Thunder money ball. Shai compressed the defense and spoke out his 5th assist as Dub's in double figures with a dozen. 62-44 Thunder. Nembhard got away with a cup dribble. Kicks in the left corner to Nesmith, lobbing low Turner. Facing up on Holmgren, isolated left side. Drop steps, comes to the rim, pump fakes, lays it up, then goes back to the foul line as Holmgren gets another foul. His second in the quarter. The Thunder out of fouls now the remaining 10:24 of the third. And that's just lack of discipline, buying the pump fake by Miles Turner. So OKC's got to find a way to harness its emotions right now. It's gotten away from them to begin this third frame. 1 minute and 30 seconds in, they are at the foul limit already. Turner's first foul shot is good. Miles Turner having at it here in the third quarter. He's got 8 points now, including 4 in the frame. Holmgren has a pair of fouls. Dort 3, Wallace 3. SGA has 2. Nobody for the Pacers with any more than 2. Turner's second free throw looks good and is. So the Pacers are finding traction offensively as they did to begin the third quarter in game 1. They scored 66 in the second half after 45 in the opener and came back to win it 111-110. Thunder up by 16. Shea pounded dribble 40 feet straight away as off the ball Halliburton called for grabbing Cason Wallace. And it will be Tyrese Halliburton's first. He's got words with Ben Taylor for blowing the whistle. That's the Pacers picking up their first team foul. 15 to shoot for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort to trigger. Siakam providing on-ball pressure. Ball comes to Shea, bumped by Nembhard, who has no fouls tonight. Shea gives it up to Wallace in the lane for a pull-up stroke of 10 that he buries. Nicely done by Cason Wallace against what was his own. First time tonight. Wallace has 4. Shea now 6 assists. Halliburton blasting right on Dort down the lane. Finds Turner sliding down the lane. Leans in across his body, missed the driving layup. Home with the rebound. Alexander. Team up 18. Headmans the attack. Dancing up top, crossing over. 3 times, now a 4th. Steps up, fires, a fadeaway 17-foot jumper. He rips the cords on. Neesmith at his mercy, baby. A mid-range master is Shea. 66-46, Thunder by 20. Siakam dribbling up the left side, had Dub blast his dribble away out of bounds on a reach-in. The Pacers have 18 to shoot. 9:34-5 left in the third. I love the Thunder's pace in this game, much better than game 1. Halliburton gets it in between the ring to Nembhard. Down the lane on Wallace. Pump fakes. Nothing there. Takes the Turner for a long 3 straight away. That's in there. Miles Turner now has a dozen, including his first 3-pointer of game 2. 66-49, Thunder by 17. 9:22 left in third. Shea hit by Nembhard crossing the timeline without repercussion. Shea stabilizing, working angle left, back of a Holmgren pick. Wriggling baseline, Nembhard on him, 8 to shoot. Shea maintains a dribble, backing down, 5 to shoot. Siakam doubles, Shea across his body floats a 12-footer, no good, but Nembhard finally called for a reach-in foul. As Rick Carlisle's upset about something from Zach Zarba. Nembhard got his first foul tonight. I don't know how a head coach that's rational could argue that this guy shouldn't have received multiple fouls thus far tonight, and he gets his first here. So Gilgeous-Alexander goes to the free throw line for a whopping 4th time in game 2. I can see why Carlisle's hot. 9:07 left third quarter. Thunder 66, the Pacers 49. OKC out shooting Indiana 53-36% from the field as Shea buries the first. 3 of 4 at the strike for SGA. He has 18 points. Third among playoff contributors scoring the ball at 30.7 entering the game. That includes 30-plus in 5 of the last 6. 8 consecutive times here at home. He had a game-high 38 in game 1. 30. Alexander's second is up and in. Thunder leading 68-49. They've been up by as many as 23. They're all 8 Pacer points in this third. 9 minutes left. Halliburton on the handle out front. Crossing over on Dort. Can't spurt 3. Gives to Neesmith on the dribble weave. Turner back to Halliburton. Slashing right. Throws it on the wing intended for Neesmith. Jammed out of bounds by SGA. Shea's been really active defensively with 2 steals and a block tonight. 9 on the shot clock now for the Pacers. But 15 assists on their 17 makes, but they've shot just 36% in game 2 from the field. Nembhard triggers. 9 to shoot. Corner right, Neesmith. Crowded by Dort. Holding. Dribbling. Backing down. Swirling. Comes to the baseline. Falls down. Loses it. Shovels left corner. Siakam. Catch, shoot 3. Up. No good. Shea tips a rebound to Wallace. Well defended. Cason down the lane on Nembhard. Barreling. Contained. Drifts to the corner. Hits a trailing Dub. Loses the ball. It's free. Gets it back. Slot left to Shea. Going to stabilize things. Retreating on the bounce. 10 to shoot. Now isolated on Nembhard. Left wing. Shovels to Dub for an open angle right 3 that's on the way. Short. Nembhard has the miss with 8:20 left in the third. Straight away, Siakam crossing over on Dort. Down the lane, floats a bank shot too hard. Fight for the rebound, he gets it back. Can't convert the layup, but he's fouled by Jalen Williams. So the Pacers are playing with a level of desperation. The Thunder are going to need to match physically in this third quarter. 8:13 left. Duffield will give his second, and Siakam goes to the free throw line for attempts 4 and 5 tonight. Pascal led a balanced Pacers scoring attack in game one with 19 points and 10 rebounds, averaging 6 boards a game. He's not known as a big rebounder during this playoff run. But was he a massive score on the ball against the Knicks, winning the East 3 times over 30, including 31 in the clincher in game 6. Siakam knocks down the first foul shot. Indiana made parade to the free throw line in this third quarter. The Thunder can't lock in and start defending without fouling. 8:13 left in the third. Pacers down 18, 68-50. Siakam, the second Pacer to score in the quarter, the other being Miles Turner. Pascal lost the second free throw. It tumbles good. He got them both. And it's a 17-point game. Thunder led by 18 at halftime. SJ picked up in the backcourt by Nembhard. The Canadian national teammates working mano-a-mano against each other much of this series thus far. Shea working the dribble, angle right. Nembhard on him. 8 to shoot. Shea steps back, fires. He wants 3 straight away, gets none. Left it short. That's a bad possession. A no-pass possession. Shea lofting the 3 under duress. Halliburton has the miss. Grinding right. Stutter steps. Lofts it to the trailing Turner. Spinning in the lane for a hook that's off the rim. Loose ball volley. Grabbed by Siakam. Another second chance for the Pacers. Right wing Nesmith wide open. Snaps off the 3 and buries it. So Indiana now has a total on the night of 8 second chance points to 4 for the Thunder. Timeout Thunder. Right now the Pacers are outworking Oklahoma City. 7:36 left in the third. The OKC lead 14 at 68-54. This is Thunder basketball.
Fridays don't start till Taco Mayo says so. Meet the new steak fajita empanada, loaded with tender sirloin steak, grilled onions and bell peppers, cheddar jack cheese, and signature Chipotle Ranch, handmade and cooked fresh to order. And every Friday, make an item fajita style and crank up the flavor like never before. It's Fajita Fridays, only at Taco Mayo. Oklahoma owned, Oklahoma proud. Eat local.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at OGE.com/Smart Hours.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Kenny and Hamilton welcome you back inside Paycom Center, where the Thunder lead the Pacers by 14. Miles Turner has been one of the most aggressive players here in the early stages of the third quarter. He was only 2 of 4 shooting at halftime. He's already 2 of 5 shooting in the third quarter alone. He's up to 12 points, the leading scorer tonight for Indiana. Here's Matt Pinto.
Rep your Thunder for the 2025 NBA Finals with the latest gear. Find your fit for the finals at the official Thunder shop at Paycom Center or online at OKCThunder.com/shop. Yeah, a couple of disturbing considerations from the Thunder standpoint, as their 18-point halftime lead is 14 right now, 4.5 minutes into the third quarter. One, they've allowed the Pacers 6 free throws already in this third quarter, and they're out of fouls. They were out 3 minutes in. Second, they've yielded 7 second chance points to Indiana in a quarter in which they've been outscored 13-9. Loud City is boisterous in support of OKC to even this series at 1-1 before the scene shifts to Indianapolis for Game 3 on Wednesday. Caruso enters, Hartenstein enter, joining Dub, Dort, and SGA for Oklahoma City. Pacers have 3 team fouls to get the Thunder out of fouls. Miles Turner, Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, Andrew Nembhard, and Aaron Nesmith are the 5 for the Pacers. Pacers led by Turner with 12. Siakam's got 11. Thunder with 3 in doubles. SGA 19. J-Dub a dozen. And Chet Holmgren 11. Scoreless in the quarter, though. Dort, high post right to Hartenstein, facing up on Turner. Extending his pressure, handing to Dub. Slashing left. Elevates across his body, floats a 12-footer that won't go, but he's hacked going up by Nesmith. Free throws coming for Jalen Williams. Excellent pace on the dribble handoff, allowing Dub some space on the interior. Remember, a good job doubling the Pacers' points in the paint, and that was an area they didn't fully maximize in Game 1. J-Dub 3 of 3 at the line, has 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 12 points in Game 2. Reddy's with the first of 2, arcs it. It's in and out, no good. 7:24 left in the third quarter. Thunder 6 of 10 foul shooting. You hope that doesn't come back to bite them, should this game tighten. And you know that's the Pacers' intention. 3-0 in Game 2s on this postseason run. Dub hits a second. And OKC's up 15 at 69-54, needing stops. Want to curtail this Pacer mini momentum. Nembhard left wing, holds, Caruso on him. Andrew out front to Nesmith, off the stutter step. Straightaway Turner. Jump passes low, Nembhard wide open for a layup, unguarded. 69-56. And the Pacers showing a committed offensive outing in this second half like they did in Game 1 as Hartenstein finds Caruso. Same play backdoor. Alex wide open for the easy right-hand layup. Hartenstein picks up his 3rd assist, and Caruso now has 8 points as Hartenstein jams on a double team. Siakam takes it away, giving to Shea. Down the lane. Corner left, Caruso holds. Shea now on the left flank. It's flattened out. The Pacers are back. Thunder by 15. Shea backing Nembhard. Draws a double from Nesmith. Ball swung right wing to Dort. Right corner, Caruso wide open. Shows a 3. It's online and in there. Well done. Around the horn for the 18th assist. Ka-ching, that's Thunder money ball number 9. It's 74-56. Nembhard to the foul line. Looking. Feeds a high post right to Turner, stepping out on Hartenstein. Near midcourt to Halliburton. 12 to shoot. Swooping right wing. Bounce feeds to Turner for an open 16-foot wing straight away. Perfect. Unguarded. Under a poor job guarding that tandem in this third quarter as Turner has 14 points, 10 in the frame. Dub out front, pestered by Siakam, nearly threw it away. Shea reels it in left wing. Thunder by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander midway through the third. Angles right on the bounce. Elevates and fires a straightaway 17-foot jumper that's nothing but net. Hartenstein sprung with an eclipsing pick. Gilgeous-Alexander 21. Thunder by 18 again. Siakam bullying his way left wing on Caruso. Can't free. Dishes to Halliburton. Jump pass in the corner to Turner. Pump faking Hartenstein. No maneuverability. Back to Halliburton. Drifting left corner. Up the sideline to Siakam. Driving right. Caruso fouls him on a drive-by late in the shot clock. We talked off of Game 1 about undisciplined closeouts by the Thunder that really burned them on sidestep or step-back threes that the Pacers made. That was a case of Caruso being out of control at mid-range, attacking Siakam. And the Pacers will attempt their 7th and 8th free throws of this third quarter alone. 5:39 still left. Siakam from the line is 4 of 5. He has 11 points. His first foul shot is up and good. So the Pacers, not a great foul shooting team, coming in their 5th best in the playoffs at 79%, but really looking to make the Thunder pay for their undisciplined defense in this third quarter tonight. Aaron Wiggins in, Lou Dort out. Luguentz sits down with 3 fouls and 3 points. Wiggins, a spark plug in the opening half with 8 points, a rebound in 9 minutes. Ben Shepherd in for defense off the Indiana bench. He's a second-year man. Plays sparingly in reserve. Siakam's second foul shot is up and good. He got them both. 79-60, the Pacers resourcefully hanging around despite being outshot from the field by 17 percentage points. 5.5 left in the third, 16-point game as Shea settles in near the logo, gets a Wiggins pick, drives to the paint. Wiggins open, fed, fires an angle left 3 that's on the way. In there, Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Wiggins looking like the mid-season Wiggins with 11. Caruso on Siakam, burrowing and spinning. Loses the ball as Caruso again reached in and commits a reach-in foul with 5:15 left in the third quarter. Shea is all over Caruso saying stop already. Stop reaching. Gilgeous-Alexander showing leadership there against the vet, with the vet. Caruso's got 3 fouls now. And again, the clock stops which benefits the team that's trying to come from behind. OKC sustaining offense at 55% shooting, but outscoring the Pacers by 1 in the quarter, up 79-60. Battling to even this series at 1-1. Siakam's first of 2 is up and good. So for a guy that's making 67% of his free throws, getting plenty of practice here in the third quarter. He's now made 7 of 8 in the game, has 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Pascal showed the way as the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, guiding the Pacers to their first NBA Finals since 2000. Pascal ready for the second. That one is on the way, looks good and is. So Indiana doing it at the foul line, attempting 16 on the night to 12 for OKC. Siakam 6 of 6 foul shooting in the quarter, has a team high 15. Shea, played by Shepherd, gets a Wiggins pick, angles right on the dribble. Now guarded by Nembhard, crosses over. Kicks to Wiggins, pump faking, whips it inside to Dub, bad pass. Off his hand, claimed by Halliburton. 4:55 left in the quarter. Halliburton with a steamrolled effort out front to Toppin. Left wing Nembhard to the baseline, spurts between defenders, pump fakes. Sails it out, tipped out of bounds by Caruso, intended up the right sideline to Shepherd. That ball had no chance to get through. I think if Caruso lets it go, that's a turnover. 4:46 left third quarter. Thunder 79, the Pacers 62. Nembhard to trigger, 12 to shoot. Wiggins gives him space. Nembhard looking. Right sideline, Halliburton wide open, strokes a 3, that's a brick. Dub fights for the rebound, tipped out of bounds by Siakam. And now they will change who that ball was off of. It was off of Dub. So the Pacers get another second crack here. 14 restored to the shot clock. And this comes down to fundamental boxing out. Dub did not do it there. And I'm not sure he was the last guy to touch that. And that's close. No challenge. Pacers inbound, down 17. Halliburton, right corner to Shepherd. Closed out by Dub up the right sideline to Toppin. Obi on the dribble weave, giving to Halliburton. Swooping left, down the lane. Jump pass in corner right to Toppin. Catch and shoot 3 is on the way. No good. Offside rebound. Caruso corrals it. Pacers are mortal from 3 in game 2. 9 of 28. Gildas Alexander on the handle. Bucking right. Toppin on him. Dancing. Down the lane. Floats a runner that's no good. Thought he was going to get hit by Toppin. Didn't. Toppin rebounds the miss. Nembhard lobs left corner to Shepherd. Closed out by Dub. Then up the sideline to Toppin. Giving to Nembhard. Slashing left on Caruso. Bullies his way to the bucket. Now sails it right wing to Halliburton. With a step baseline right, floats a runner that's good from 12 feet away. He's made only 2 of 7 shots, but the Pacers are hanging around in a 15-point game with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Jalen Williams on the handle. The Pacers in a 2-3 zone. Second time we've seen it tonight is Dub down the lane, floats a runner. Counts if it goes, it will not go. He's bumped and fouled by Shepherd. And that for the Pacers is their 3rd team foul. Jalen Williams cited daylight in the heart of that 2-3 configuration and attacked it. Dub has 13 points in game 2. Didn't shoot it well in game 1, 6 of 19. Scored 17 with 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Jalen ready for the first. 4 of 5 from the stripe. Make it 5 of 6. He buries that one. Thunder 10 of 13 foul shooting. On the plus side, rebounding 29-27 in game 2. And assists are even at 19. Siakam and Nembhard out. Shepherd exits as well as McConnell, Benedict Mathurin, and Thomas Bryant, a perimeter shooting center, enter for the Pacers. Thunder 80, Indiana 64 with 3:50 left in the third quarter. OKC won the opening tip. The Thunder will have the ball to begin the fourth. Dub's second stroke is pure. And OKC falls back to defend, up 17. Pacers outscoring them by 1 in the quarter, 23-22. Toppin on the dribble weave, deferred to Halliburton. Can't escape Caruso. Retreats near midcourt with 12 to shoot. Swirling right. Down the lane now. Stripped from behind by Shea. What a play. Gildas Alexander busting back on Toppin. Lays it up. Counts if it goes. He couldn't scoop it home as Toppin grabbed him, making no play on the ball. There is no way that can't be a clear path foul. James Williams indicating it's simply a personal foul, and they're not ignoring the replay. Shea had a straight line drive with Toppin trailing, and Toppin grabbed him from behind. Obi Toppin picking up his second. Thunder by 17. Gildas Alexander with 21 points, back to the line. Also has 7 assists tonight. His first stroke is nothing but net. Shea on display in a big way. During the playoffs, averaging 9 foul shot attempts a game, and tonight trying his 7th upcoming. What a strip A clean one on Halliburton for his third steal in this game, setting up these free throws with 3:32 left in the third. Pacers call time, making up no ground on the Thunder, who have fortified a consistency tonight that's been impressive for an 82-64 lead. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
It's what you wait for all week. The three-pointers, the rebounds, the thrill of every shot. Win or lose, it's the hope that keeps you coming back. The dream that this time, it might be your year, and so you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when the pressure's on, your support is everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chupp musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center, where the Thunder have matched their halftime lead at 18. Two of the areas where Oklahoma City wanted to improve from Game 1, rebounding, and they have, where they're now a +2 over the Pacers, and also ball movement. Oklahoma City had 13 assists in the entirety of Game 1. They've already got 19 on 30 made field goals in this game. Here's Matt Pinto.
Against Minnesota in the Western Finals, Gideon, they made 50+% of their shots in 4 of those 5 games. Didn't shoot it well at 39% in Game 1, but back on the beam in this one at 54% accuracy, including 42% on threes, 10 of 24. Lock in your finals with Playoffs Central, your go-to for all things Thunder game day, from facts to game day schedules. Playoff Central has everything you need to know for the finals. Head to OKCThunder.com/Playoff Central for more information. These two teams became the first since the 2000 finals. Ironically, the Pacers were involved in that against the Lakers, coached by Larry Bird, guided by the great Reggie Miller. These are the first two teams to collide in the finals that both have at least 9 guys on their roster during the playoffs that have averaged more than 10 minutes a game. And tonight, the Thunder bench has shined against Indiana reserves 27-11. Thunder subs outscoring their counterparts from the Pacers, and that nearly directly translates to an 18-point Thunder lead as Gilgeous-Alexander's at the free throw line attempting the second of 2. His club up 82-64. Shea strokes it and sticks it. He's 6 of 7 foul shooting with a game-high 23. Joined by Wiggins, Kenrich Williams, who played brilliantly in the first half, Caruso, and Holmgren. Thunder in a 2-3 zone for the first time. McConnell out front, corner left to Mathurin, closed out by Shea. Works to the wing, 12 to shoot, sets up McConnell straight away. Angling and kicking to Nesmith for a three-point try that he hits over the top. Not sure that zone's going to last very long with that sort of marksmanship. Nesmith makes his third three, has 11 points, 83-67. Pacers knocking down 10 threes. Thunder have 10 as well as Shea rumbles up the left sideline, and Mathurin is too handsy with him and commits a foul. It'll be Benedict's third, and that brings the free throw scenario into effect both ways as both sides are in the penalty. Mathurin's not done much in this series. He was really hot and cold in the initial 3 series for the Pacers as well. Had a couple of 20-point games against the Knicks, but in this series, not much. 5 points in game 2. Shea's first of 2 is up and good. So Gilgeous-Alexander killing him softly at the foul line, now 7 of 8. More than doubling his assist total of game 1 with 7. Javonte Gilgeous-Alexander celebrating MVP season a season in which he joined 5 other greats to be in the NBA Finals after winning an MVP. 85-67. And that list is an elusive list. Jordan is on it. Shaq is on it. Lou Alcindor, before he became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, is on it as well. Mathurin dancing out front. Wiggins shadows him, gives it up left flank to Nesmith. Shea crowds him. Nesmith to the baseline in traffic. Sails it right corner to Toppin. Catch and shoot rainbow three. Block going up by Kenrich Williams. Who else? Wiggins a loose ball. Dishing to Chet. Look out from behind. Chet dumps it inside to Kenrich Williams. Wanted to dunk, and it's blocked going up by Thomas Bryant. But it's off of McConnell out of bounds. Thomas Bryant blocked a Kenrich Williams dunk. 2:32 left in the quarter. OKC by 18. Kenrich has played spectacular basketball. Yeah, he comes up through the rim to block that shot. Are you kidding me? You have 3 officials, none saw that. Shea, left wing, off the inbound. Back in Mathurin, banging, grinding, spinning, elevates and fades, 12-foot jumper on the way, money! Shea says too small, he got 27, love that. 87-67 Thunder, 2:15 left in the third. No let up here, McConnell deep left corner, back of a Bryant pick, elevates and fires, and left 13-foot jumper, that's his shot. He knocks down that one before check and close. McConnell's second bucket makes it 87-69. Thunder will have the ball to begin the fourth. We venture inside the final 2 minutes of the third as Caruso up the right side is grabbed and fouled by Nesmith. So the Pacers showing complete lack of discipline now. I think frustration setting in as Rick Carlisle stands up for his team, but these are clear fouls. I mean, Nesmith that time, a good 35 feet from the bucket, just grabbed Caruso driving up the right sideline. And Carlisle was all over referee Zach Zarba. Not accustomed to being down 18 with 1:59 to play, I guess, in the third quarter of a playoff game. Caruso's first foul shot out of his right hand is on the way. Good. Thunder a great job at the line. They led the league in free throw accuracy in the regular season. And tonight have converted 16 of 19, 84%. Both sides have 7 fouls in a handsy third quarter at Paycom Center. Both teams play physically aggressive. Kenrich Williams out. What an X factor he's been with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and that block shot a moment ago. Caruso's second is on the way. Perfect. He's got 15 points, 5 away from his playoff career high. Thunder up 20 again. McConnell speed dribbles up the left side. Greeted by Wiggins. Drives and kicks, slot right to Nesmith. Up with a 3 that's up and in. So Aaron Nesmith, who made 8 3-pointers against the Knicks in Game 1 of the Eastern Finals, has buried 4 in this one. He has 14 points. 89-72. Caruso sets up Holmgren up top on the dribble weave to Shea. Reverses field. Drives to the top of the key. Played by Bryant. Strokes an angle left 3-pointer that's up short. Caruso tips the rebound, but Nesmith has it. Hits ahead to McConnell. Swooping down the lane on Wallace. Contained. Comes up the other side with 1:20 left in the quarter, setting up Mathurin, dancing on Holmgren. Settles the ball to Nesmith, driving left on Caruso, steps back, can't shoot, dumps it low to Bryant, spinning inside of Shea, who grabs him and fouls him with 1:13 left in the quarter and 8 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander commits his third. And the Pacers have not gone away. They've positioned themselves again with a big fourth quarter to make this interesting. 89-72 Thunder. Pacers outscoring OKC by 1 in the frame. They scored 31 third quarter points in Game 1. They got 31 right now tonight. Make it 32 as Thomas Bryant makes the foul shot. Bryant played for a very brief stint with the Denver Nuggets when they won it all in 2023. He and Pascal Siakam, the only guys on this Pacer roster that have previous NBA Finals experience. The one guy for the Thunder in that category when this series began, Alex Caruso, will sit down with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in Game 2 as Hartenstein replaces him. Thunder go double big with Chet Holmgren and iHart right now. Up 16, 1:13 left in the third. Bryant ready for the second. Arcs it, misses. Hartenstein has the miss. Evading Nesmith's steal attempt. Gives to SGA. Shea with 27 crossing the timeline inside the final minute of the third. Thunder by 16. Shea swooping and kicking to Hartenstein. Bullying and lobbing to Holmgren for the dunk. Oh, what a gorgeous setup by iHart. He's got 4 assists. Spectacular. Mathurin tied up by Wiggins. And we have a foul called on either Wiggins or the second defender for the Thunder, doubling back in transition. Hartenstein. It's on Wiggins. Wiggins, it appeared to me, had tied Mathurin up cleanly going up on a dribble drive. I'm not sure the Thunder don't challenge that. I don't see a foul there. Wiggins is on the ball. Mather into the free throw line for the first time, has 5 points, 55.1 left, Thunder by 18, 81-73. Mather nails the foul shot. So what has been an absolute parade to the free throw line both ways in the third quarter. OKC 17 of 20 on the night, the Pacers 15 of 20 from the stripe. Thunder led by 18 at the break. The lead is 17 right now with 55.1 left in the third quarter. Lloyd Pierce is all over crew chief Zach Zorba between free throws now off that Indiana bench. Mathurin misses the second. Hartenstein one-hands a rebound, being grabbed by Bryant. 6 boards for Ihart. 49 seconds left in the third as many rise at Paycom Center. Thunder up 17 in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Shea yo-yos the bounce. Inside midcourt. 8 to shoot now. It's got to go to work. Mathurin on him. Holmgren screen. Shea drives away from it. Behind the back. Down the lane. Scoops it high. No good. Hartenstein has a miss. Siphoning to Holmgren open. Left side angle three-pointer by Chet. Short. Mathurin clears. Bullying his way by Shea. Swooping. Shea knocked it away. It's free. Shea's got it back from Hartenstein. Long leading Wallace. Tipped away by McConnell. Scooped up right wing by Holmgren. Driving. Wraps around the feed intended for Wallace, and a blocking foul coming on Thomas Bryant. What a wild sequence. Not a pretty sequence. The Thunder come up smelling like a rose as Chet will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 15.9 left in the third quarter. The foul was on Neesmith. I misspoke. It'll be his third. And Holmgren goes to the foul line for the first time in the game. His energetic burst in this opening half put the Thunder in good position, up 18 at halftime. 11 of his 13 in Game 2 have come before intermission. He has 5 rebounds with a block tonight as well. The big man bends his knees, dips, shoots, and it rolls in. Thunder taking care of business at the foul line in Game 2. 18 of 21. Dort in, Wiggins out. Aaron, one of 5 Thunder scorers in double figures tonight with 11. His playoff high is 21, but obviously that's his NBA Finals high, 11 points. Kenrich Williams on for defense, entering the final 15.9 of the third. He replaces SGA, protected from a possible 4th foul by Mark Daigneault smartly. Shea sitting down with 27 points in 31 minutes. Also a team high 7 assists. Thunder have 20 assists in the game. Chet readies with the second, eyes the rim. Bends his knees, dips, shoots, and swishes. Thunder lead it by 19, 93-74. Shot clock off, 13 seconds left in the quarter as Halliburton is greeted by a double team crossing the timeline. Lobs it baseline left to Neeson. Steps to the corner, fires a fadeaway 3. Block going up by Wallace. Taysom recovers. Spanks it out of bounds with 5.2 left. Tremendous recovery by the second-year outstanding defender, Taysom Wallace. 5.2 left. 93-74 Thunder closing towards the end of the third. Crowd full throat. Halliburton up the sideline to Bryant. Holds. Gives to Neesmith. Grinding, 1 to shoot, floats it up at the buzzer, misses at the horn over Holmgren. The Thunder played a brilliant 3 quarters in Game 2, battling to even it up in a victory apiece. Stunned by the Halliburton jumper with 3/10 left in Game 1, 111-110. Look to even the score going back to Indy for Game 3 on Wednesday, hitting 52% of their overall shots for a 93-74 lead over the Eastern Conference champions. Going to the 4th. We'll get there next. This is Thunder Basketball.
KWPN, more WWLS, The Village, Oklahoma City, proudly serving the great state of Oklahoma. A Cumulus media station.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at OGE.com/Smart Hours.
is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwinds.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Lock into the finals with text alerts. You'll get game day updates, exclusive giveaways, and everything else you need to know to thunder up for the NBA Finals. Text playoffs to 405-877-5558 to join now. Thunder, a strong performance 3 quarters into Game 2 at Paycom Center. Matt Pinto welcoming you back. Seated high above courtside as always. OKC, a tremendous job sustaining offense in this one, playing with a brisker pace. Scored 26-20 for the Pacers in the opening quarter, 33 in the second to extend that 6-point lead after 1-18 at the break. And tallying 34 third quarter points to 33 for the Pacers. Both teams foul prone in that third. Thunder converting 13 of 14 free throws in that quarter alone. The Pacers 11 of 14. SJ led the way for the Thunder with a dozen in the third. He's got 27 tonight. He's one of 5 Thunder scorers in double figures, led by Shea's 27. Pacers have 4 in double figures, paced by Siakam with balance and 15. Thunderball again the fourth. They come with Cason Wallace, Alex Caruso, Isaiah Hartenstein, Aaron Wiggins, and J-Dub. Up 19 going to the fourth. Crowd loving every minute of this. Hartenstein high post right. Works to the wing. Now straight away to Wiggins. Angling right, draws 2, slides baseline, hooks it to Hartenstein in deep, lays it up and lays it in. What a setup by Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins playing with tremendous poise and polish tonight. His first dime gives OKC 21 and Hartenstein 3 points. 95-74 Thunder. They're not by as many as 23. The Pacers by no more than 3. Halliburton travels, trying to escape. A hybrid Thunder defense out front. J-Dub and Caruso stunted on him in what appeared to be a matchup zone. That's Indiana's 13th turnover of game number 2. Halliburton null and void with 5 points, 2 of 7 shooting, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and now 4 turnovers. Out front, Dub. Crosses over on Nembhard. Bullying his way left, pump fakes. Nothing there, gives to Caruso. Slashing and kicking to Wiggins out front. 4 to shoot. Aaron. Burrowing left on Shepherd. Stripped to the ball by Shepherd going up with 1 second left on the shot clock. It's out of bounds for the Thunder. Indiana coming with Halliburton, Siakam, Miles Turner, Ben Shepherd, and Andrew Nembhard. 1 second on the clock. Thunder up 95-74 early in the fourth. They're outscored by 10 in the fourth quarter of game 1. Losing by 1. Caruso to trigger underneath. Siakam on him. Alex looks. Corner left, Cason Wallace catch and shoot 3. Block going up by Halliburton cleanly, apparently. So it's a shot clock violation. Oklahoma City's 10th turnover of game 2. Thunder during the playoffs, when leading after 3 quarters, have been stout. Losing just twice against 9 wins. Halliburton gets it into Siakam. Pascal greeted by J-Dub crossing the timeline to Turner between the rings, handing to Halliburton. Weaving right back up a terrific bounce passes to Miles down the lane, dunks with the right hand before Hartenstein can get there. Turner has 16. It counts 2, big guy. 95-76. 1:15 into the fourth. Wallace slashes left into the paint, spins on Halliburton. Bounce feeds out front to Wiggins now as the middle seal. Dub on the handle, slashes right. Elevates and fires, fadeaway 13-foot jumper, forced no good. Caruso back taps a miss. Wiggins pouncing on it, on spree straight away. It's on line, but he back rim that. Wallace the rebound over Turner. Left wing Wiggins sets his feet, squares the shoulders, and rips the course for 3. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. The third time the charm, baby. 98-76 Thunder. Halliburton out front. 10 minutes left. Burrowing down the lane, stripped to the ball by Wallace. Says, I'll take that. Pacing, 4 on 3. Probes the middle. Left corner Wiggins. Catch, shoot 3 on the way. Overshot the rim. Dub gets it. It's fouled before he can go up by Siakam. And he'll get free throws, I think. We'll see if James Williams decide he's in the shooting motion. I thought he was when Siakam contacted him. It's Pascal Siakam second, and he'll say no shots as it's side out Thunder. 10:07 to play. Thunder stay relentless, though, in pursuit of the equalizer in the series. Mighty impressive response. We've seen it so often from this young Thunder team in the regular and postseason. Wallace will inbound near sideline front court. Looking. Dub comes to it. Bodied by Nembhard. J-Dub. Stutter steps, retreats, spins. Working the ball handling maneuvers to the left baseline. Jump passes right corner. Caruso sets his feet, squares his shoulders, misses the three ball. Hartenside tips the rebound. Wallace has it. Golden feeds inside to Caruso. Spins a right hand reverse up and in, but they won't count it. They say Miles Turner hit him before he shot. But the Thunder relentlessly attacking on the offensive glass right now, lengthening their advantage in rebounds to 37-29. 98-76 the count. Thunder seeking to administer a knockout punch against a team that plays the full 48 with 9:53 left. Wallace again looks to get it in, does to Caruso out front. Alex looking right to a curl-cutting Dub in the paint, lobbing. Hartenstein gathers, knocked away. Dub gets it back, and he's stripped of the ball going up by Siakam. Loose ball finds Wiggins. He drifts to the right corner, one to shoot. Slicing left on the run, floats it up. No good from 12. Loose ball battled for, and off the hands of Turner out of bounds. That ball was not touched by the Thunder. They call it off of Hartenstein, and Hartenstein says challenge that. That ball clearly off of Turner. The Thunder have to challenge it quickly, and they won't. And now they will. But they indicate that too late. That ball clearly off of Turner. Turner to Halliburton, driving right, floats a runner. Unguarded, it's good from 12. His third make comes with 9:27 left. That ball clearly off of Turner's hands. 9:20 to play. As Caruso is grabbed off the ball by Siakam, Pascal picks up his third, and the Pacers showing signs of frustration, trailing by 20, 98-78. Game 3 should be a doozy coming up at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis on Wednesday. Scene shifting to Indy. Hartenstein out front. Anglin left on the perimeter. Bounce feeds on the wing to Wiggins, spinning in traffic. Hooks it inside to Caruso, pump faking Siakam. Foul by Siakam going up. And that will be free throws on the fourth team foul against Indiana. So the Thunder doing to the Pacers exactly what Indiana did to them, putting them over the foul limit 3 minutes into a quarter. That happened in the third quarter the other way. Excellent cutting, excellent ball movement, tremendous tenacity on the backboard as OKC's done a good job. 9 second chance points, 8 for the Thunder in this game as Caruso's turned into a scorer in this one with 16 in 22 minutes. Thunder have generated 8 steals tonight, 4 of those courtesy of SGA with a block. And Alex Caruso, his standard tenacious self, bolstering a bench that's dominated Indiana reserves in game 2. 99-78 Thunder. Caruso's second looks good and is. Thunder break 100 with 9:13 to play, leading by 22. Halliburton front court, shadowed by Dort. Ducks find a pick by Turner. Weaving left now for a pull-up 18-foot stroke straightaway that's good. So Halliburton finding his way in the fourth quarter. He often does. He has 9 now, including consecutive makes in the fourth. Inside the 9-minute mark, Thunder by 20. Dub out front. Drives by Siakam. Jump stops in the paint for a fadeaway 13-foot stroke that's pure. OKC at 48% shooting, and Jalen Williams on the beam with 17. Siakam out front, challenging Dub. Crosses him over. Slides baseline on the run, lays it high off the window errantly. Rebound fought for. Wiggins saves it and going out of bounds to Hartenstein. Excellent hustle. Dub fed. Swooping left on Halliburton. Steps to the wing and fires on Turner. A 3-ball that is ill-advised, not close. Siakam has the miss. Pascal up the left side to Nembhard, spinning on Wiggins. Behind the back dribbles in traffic, nearly swiped by Dort. Gets it back, dishes to Shepard up top. Now Nembhard fed. Barreling left on Dort as we have a blocking foul called on Lou. That'll be his fourth. Nembhard completely out of control, tripped himself. 8:17 left. Caruso out with 17 points. His career playoff high is 20. That happened in the opening round against Memphis in game 1, won by 51 by the Thunder to begin this postseason push. Holmgren in, Hartenstein out. They've been a terrific tandem tonight. Ihart, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 points in 22 minutes. Chet's got 15 points, 5 boards, an assist, and a block. 14 to shoot. Halliburton lobs it near midcourt. Turner gets it back. Tyrese down the lane unguarded. Lays it up and lays it in easily as the middle opened wide. 8:11 to play. It's 102-82. Much of this will be filed away by Rick Carlisle for game 3. You got to believe that. Dub, left baseline. Contained by Turner. A blocking foul called on Miles as Dub got cracked in the head by Miles Turner, who commits his second. Rick Carlisle cannot be serious challenging that call. Are you kidding me? Dub to the line, hopefully okay. Jalen, 6 of 7 shooting foul shots, has 17 points, also 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Penalty situation in effect. Pacers already out of fouls with 8:02 to play in game 2. As Rick Carlisle's going to challenge that call by Ben Taylor. And he is hot and after Taylor. That's simply frustration. There's no way he wins this challenge. None. That's the definition of a hard foul by Miles Turner. 8:02 to play. We have our first coach's challenge of game 2. It allows us to take time. Thunder up 20. This is Thunder basketball.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chupp musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, we told you chances of the Rick Carlisle challenge were 0 and none, and that's exactly how it's played out officially. Miles Turner didn't come close to establishing legal guarding position. The Pacers burned their challenge, and they're getting burned in game 2, down 20, 102-82. Looking for a place to watch the finals? The game's always on at Thunder Watch Zones, presented by Michelob Ultra. Find a watch zone near you at OKCThunder.com/Bar Network. Thunder relentless tonight, and that's exemplified by their 5 offensive rebounds in the 4th quarter alone, helping them outscore Indiana 9-8 in the frame. And in the non-shade minutes tonight, Thunder rallying to be plus 12 as Rick Carlisle continues to plead his case to Ben Taylor. Save it, Rick. Gather your forces for game 3. 20-point game here, 4 minutes into the 4th quarter. As Indiana comes with Mathurin, Toppin, Ben Shepherd, Miles Turner, and Tyrese Halliburton. J-Dub readying for his 8th and 9th free throws of game 2. Thunder getting to the line 26 times after this sequence. Mentioned this earlier in the series, the Pacers allow more foul shot attempts than any team in postseason, and that's been the case throughout. They yield 28.5 free throw attempts a game. It's Wiggins who's been a massive inspirational spark off the bench with 14 and 18 minutes in game 2, joined by Dort, Holmgren, Dub, and SGA. So Shea back logging 31 minutes. It's seen him swipe 4 steals, block a shot, dole out 7 assists, and score 27. 8:02 to play, Thunder by 20. Dub's first free throw makes it a 21-point game. He's got 18. Jalen on this postseason run for the Thunder. 2 times over 30, 8 times over 20. Also has a double-double. Strokes the second, it looks good in his. Thunder from the line, 23 of 26. Taking care of business in a big way in game 2, up 22. They've led by as many as 23. That was in the second quarter, 7:55 left. Halliburton between the rings. Angles right back at the pick by Turner, fires a wing 3 that's up and in. So Halliburton's come to life in the 4th quarter, has made his second 3 in 6 tries. He has 14 points. 11 of those coming in the 4th. 19-point game as Shea burrows into the left corner, guarded by Shepherd. Backs down, draws a double from Turner. Retreats and dumps it inside to Holmgren. Right wing dub, cross court left to Wiggins. Sets himself for another angle left three-pointer. Gets that! Thunder offense getting wiggy with it, baby, in game 2. He has 17 points, including 5 three-pointers. Thunder 107, the Pacers 85. That's OKC's 22nd assist they've made. 12 of 33 threes, 36.5%. Halliburton dancing and dashing, bounce feeds to Turner. He wants three-angle right. It's up, no good. Long rebound, run down by Shepard. Halliburton has it, dumps it left corner to Toppin. He wants a three ball. That's blocked going up by Dort, got a piece of it. Holmgren had a loose ball knocked away by Shepard. Toppin in the corner. Up top to Turner. 7 minutes left. Christian Halliburton driving and kicking. Wide left of Turner, claimed by Mathurin, driving and lobbing left wing to Toppin. Obi to the dribble. Former Knick, cross court right, intended for Halliburton, jammed out of bounds by J-Dub. Playing this Pacer team requires full-on effort for the full 48 minutes, and the Thunder have given that and then some tonight. 10 to shoot. Mathurin out front, swiped at by Dub. Turner screens. Mathurin wedges right behind it, down the lane on Holmgren. Puts defenders, and he's fouled going up by either Dort or Holmgren with 4.5 left on the shot clock. Tom Dort, going to be his 5th. Ben Mathurin is adroit at drawing fouls, although I'm not sure. Well, it's hard to say. The one replay, I thought Dort got clean, but there was no protest by Lou, so apparently against his buddy growing up in Montreal, Quebec, he's guilty. As Mathurin's at the free throw line. 1 of 2 tonight, he has 6 points. His first foul shot's good. This is an area of Mathurin's game that he really excels at. Very good drawing contact and fouls. He averaged 10 points a game against the Knicks in the Eastern Finals. Got to the foul line 29 times in those 6 games. Caruso back in, joining Dort, SGA, Wiggins, and Chet Holmgren. Outstanding Thunder performance in game 2, 6:44 left, leading by 21. Mathurin ready with the second. An Arizona product for a collegiate season. Strokes it and sticks it. Indiana's knocked down 17 of 23 free throws. Shea in the backcourt, hounded by Shepard. Behind the back dribbles twice. Works it up the left sideline to activate the attack. Hand check by Shepard, 30 feet from the bucket. Straight away, crosses over, snaking right. Elevates and fades, 13-foot jumper on the way. Nothing but net, 29 for SGA. Working Shepard that time, 109-87. Thunder at 48% shooting in game 2, brilliant. Halliburton angles left on the dribble, sets up Thomas Bryant, gives it up to Toppin, swooping left down the lane. To the rim, high over Holmgren, can't convert. The left-hand scoop, and the loose ball is knocked out of bounds, they say, by Wiggins. It will stay Pacer possession with 14 to shoot. J-Dub back in with 6:11 left, sitting down Wiggins. Aaron gets a big round of applause. What an effort by Wiggs. On the fringes of the rotation at times in the playoffs, but man, has he been big tonight. 20 minutes, 17 points. 14 to shoot, Halliburton to trigger. Bounce feeds inside to Toppin. Pinned, sails it out front to Mathurin. Angling left back of the pick by Bryant. Into the paint, steps away, fires an open 13-foot jumper that's good. Mathurin's a physical player. He scored the last 4 Pacer points and has 10 tonight. He's the 5th Pacer in double figures. Chet got the 6th. They're previously undefeated, 10-0 when they've had 6 in doubles in the playoffs. They incur their first loss here as Mathurin reaches in again. He's not a disciplined defender, picking up his 4th foul. Trying to stop Shea's surge down the lane. Double teaming with Thomas Bryant. No luck. 109-89 Thunder with 5:50 left. When the Pacers have been held under 110 in the postseason, they're 0-4. When they score 110 plus, 13-0. It's ironic because had the Thunder stopped them on that last shot in game 1 as Shea buries the first free throw, his 9th consecutive home 30-plus point effort with 30 points in 33 minutes. The second time he's done it in this series, 38 in game 1, 30 tonight. But had they stopped Halliburton and he missed that shot, they'd have scored 109 and lost 110-109, so that crazy trend would have been intact. Instead, it went the other way as they scored 111 and won the game by 1. Shea got them both, Thunder by 22 again, 111-89. McConnell right wing to Mathurin, blasting baseline. Shovels corner left to Halliburton. Pump faking, firing, and off-balance 3 that's short, well defended. Dort tips a rebound to SGA. Shea's gathered 5 boards, 7 assists, 31 points, 4 steals, and a blocked shot. Did he sell any popcorn tonight, I wonder? Gildas Alexander crossing over, working on McConnell. Lobs to the rim. Caruso grabs it and steps away from Toppin. Alex says, I'm not that young. Barreling down the lane, lays it up across his body, no good. Halliburton has the miss, speeding back. Got away with the travel. Right baseline to Mathurin, up and under, twirls the right hand reverse in. Halliburton took 4 steps, no whistle. 111-91, he's got 6 assists now in game 2. Inside the 5-minute mark, Thunder by 20. Shea fed mid-post left on McConnell. Towers, Halliburton doubles. Shea finds Dub, who throws it away in traffic, knocked down. Halliburton tries to run down a long lead from Toppin and does in the corner, dishing to McConnell. Baseline Toppin, whips it inside. Bad pass stolen by Dub. Thunder stays stuck to the Pacers. That's their 15th takeaway tonight as they rise as one at Paycom Center. What a night. A Sunday on which to celebrate OKC Thunder basketball. Up 20 in game 2 of the finals with 4.5 left. Shea barrels right. Jump pass left wing to Dub. Wide open. Strokes a 3 from the flank. It's in and out. No good. Toppin clears. Giving to McConnell with 4:20 to play. TJ front court. Out the stutter step to the baseline. Pinned by Holmgren. Jump passes corner right to Halliburton. Catch and shoot fading away on a 3. Hits it. Halliburton come up big in the fourth quarter. He's got 3 threes in the quarter and 17 in the game. 111-94, 4 minutes to play. Thunder can't nap. They know the comeback prowess of the Pacers, and Mark Daigneault does as well and calls a timeout. Oklahoma City up 111-94 in game 2, exactly 4 minutes left. Looking to seal the deal and finish strong in game 2 tonight. Pacers on a 7-2 burst the last 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Keep hope alive from Indy's perspective. This is Thunder basketball.
Attention teachers. Create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teach your students STEM-based lesson plans, and you can even win cash for your classroom by sharing photos each month. Enroll today by visiting okcthunder.com/explorers.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Stevie Nicks. One special night, October 15th, Paycom Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Stevie Nicks. Live at Paycom Center.
Vassar Hall is now Thunder Hall, your official Thunder watch party destination for the 2025 NBA Finals. Watch the Thunder on the big screen with giveaways, great food, and more. Head to okcthunder.com/Thunder Hall for more information. Thunder becoming the first NBA Finals team since the 2019 NBA champion Toronto Raptors, a team of which Pascal Siakam, currently of the Pacers, was a part, to have 5 players score at least 15 points. SGA's got 31 tonight off the bench. Caruso 17, Wiggins 17. J-Dub has 19 among starters. Chet Holmgren 15. So the Thunder also done marvelous work at the free throw line in the second half, warding off Pacer advances. 19 of 20 foul shooting since the break. The OKC lead is 17 with 4 minutes to play. They've been up by as many as 23. Indiana's only lead came early by no more than 3. Thunder have dominated game 2, and they look to finish the job to force the 1-1 draw through 2 games and make this a best-of-5 NBA Finals series going to Indianapolis for game 3 on Wednesday. But no let-up here. Thunder know the Pacers have 5 victories when coming from at least 15 points behind, including the game 1 recovery in the fourth quarter to win by 1. Caruso will inbound against Ben Shepherd's on-ball pressure as Holmgren, SGA, Dub, and Dort with him. Lou playing with 5 fouls. It's Shepherd, Thomas Bryant, Bennett Mathurin, TJ McConnell, and Johnny Furphy in for the first time in the finals. Shea blasts right away from Mathurin, down in that direction, baby, with an and 1. 33 for Shea as Furphy gets a rare look for the Pacers. Playing his 8th playoff game at 6'8", 200, a first-year man from Kansas. Australian-born, during the regular season averaged only 2 a game, playing 50 for Rick Carlisle's club. Murphy, the 35th pick by San Antonio in the NBA draft back in June. Shea's free throw perfect, give him 34 in the game. Every game he's played against the Pacers, 2 in the regular season, 2 in this final series, he scored 30-plus. McConnell right baseline, drives by Dub, up and under, twirls the right-hand reverse up and in. That's very poor defense by the Thunder. It's 114-96, 3:40 left. Shea with 34 in back pocket, navigates across the timeline against Mathurin. Stabilizing in the half court, gets a Holmgren pick, splits the double team, drives and jumps it. Left wing Caruso up with a 3 that's online, and in there, cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Shea's 8th assist gives Caruso a playoff career high tying 20. McConnell back quickly down the lane on Shea, spins in the left-hand layup. It's 117-98 with 3:15 to play. So the Pacers may get to 100 despite scoring only 41 first half points, but OKC has sustained its attack ferociously in game 2. Shea yo-yos the bounce between the rings as the Pacers show a zone. 8 to shoot. Gilbert Alexander jumped at by Furphy at the top of the zone. Gilbert Alexander sliding right. Pump fakes and fades. The angle right 13-foot jumper on the way. Trickle short. Mathurin has the miss with 2:50 to play. Long leading Furphy. Pinned on the wing by Dub to the trailing Mathurin. Working the angle right. Can't escape. Pulls up, fires anyway. A 3 that's no good, but he's hit on the arm by Dub. A flat, undisciplined foul by Jalen Williams. 2:42 to play. Mathurin goes to the line to shoot 3 with 2:42 left. Thunder 117, Indiana 98. J-Dub picking up his 3rd. Mathurin under duress. You just contest that shot, stay clean, and I'm not sure about the foul call. But it will stand. Thunder won't challenge it. As Mitchell and Wiggins are ready to enter between free throws, and Mathurin's going to have 3 of them.